your voice, that's my thought. I think your voice comes through Sam also and Cynthia also. In your mind, who is the voice that you are speaking, on behalf of, if at all?
I think that's the most difficult question to answer. I have bits and pieces of me in all three of them. And to be honest, maybe just talk about the journey, my journey of why I wrote the book is, so there's one character, Sam, who is struggling with deep loss of bereavement in his life. Cynthia, who's an American psychologist, who's a parent of a teenage daughter, and a 16-year-old girl who's kind of rebellious and has her own kind of issues at that point in time. And I'm none of them. I've been fortunate enough to have had a stable kind of a life so far. And when I had these characters in my life, all I really wanted to do was just to be able to talk about their journeys and how they interrelate with one another. And the challenge to myself was, will I be able to do justice to that? And that was the quest I started writing with. And now that people ask me that question, and as I reflect about 3-4 months out after the publication and the release process, I find myself thinking as to maybe there is one of them that I most relate to. And there is a contest that comes along with my book. And the reason why I sponsored that contest was less to do with marketing gimmickry, but more to do with because I want to see what the rest of the world thinks about my characters and their motives. And if I give somebody the hint of answering that contest really by saying, I am Sam, because that's how I interact with the universe. And it's interesting the kind of feedback that I'm getting on that contest, and it gives me a sense of how the world presumes that they know the motives, but they might really be different. So I think I'm closest to Sam. That's how I would interact with the universe around me.